that mouse or that screen phone, you're watching Spread Those Wings.
My man.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. You might notice some differences this week. There are only two of us.
And it's Fantasy Beast and where to find them.
Yes. We aren't actually being drafted yet. However, welcome to NFL Draft Week. Guys, if you aren't aware already, if you listen to us, you probably should be. We shout it out every week. Fantasy Beast and where to find them, the fantasy football podcast. It's really fucking busy this week, guys.
Busy. Busiest time of the year.
It's the NFL draft season.
As we're recording.
Yeah, literally, like, last night was the draft. Gary's functioning on, like, 4 hours of sleep. Camera Jason has been shitting and puking his brains out all day and still gonna try to function through this to-dos tonight. He's a fucking warrior. Mm-hmm. My guys don't understand how much I appreciate all of them currently that are pro Team Tiki Tribe.
Built different.
But as we're here, does anybody spare some change?
Spare some change.
Spare some change? Can I give you my Cash App? Can you donate? Can you donate? Can you donate? Okay. Now that that's over, guys, I don't really want your donations. Your shares are more than enough. We appreciate and love all of you. This week, we had plans. What? We're going to go backwards here. A week and a half ago, I reached out to Wingnuts. Holy shit, they're the greatest. Barstool, jerk them off. I don't know why I was just milking cows left and right, but it was. Barstool shits, just jerks this dude off. We've said on here in the past we've had personal issues with the guy, whatever, nonchalant. It's not what I wanted. I wanted to give them another fair grading, considering when we were 7 wing 6, we didn't give them a very fair grading. I put in an order. The guy accepts the order. Friday, 5:30.
A week and a half in advance.
Yeah, man, go ahead. And by the way he's talking to me, I'm like, I should probably follow up the week of. They're closed for 4 days for a wedding, whatever. I reach out to them on Tuesday of this week. Hey, man, are we still good for Friday? My order's under my name. Yeah, definitely good. You gotta get them by 3. No, man, that was, we said 5:30. I don't have fryer space, so you gotta get them earlier. You can't get them. Fuck you, asshole. No intentions of ever regrading them, quite honestly.
No, fuck
their
that
wings
guy.
are good. I'm not going to sit here and shit on them and say they don't have good wings.
But he runs a poor business.
Your experience is fucking piss poor. If he knows that you're actually a food critic or someone of value, he's going to jerk you off because he just wants the limelight. You're a normal Joe Schmo, somebody like us who's listening to the show, you don't give a fuck who you are. His wings are stupid expensive. He's got no fucking ability to speak with a person, so fuck that dude. Instead, we went to the home of one of the best beef on Wecks in the Western New York area. Yeah, we actually got wings at a Beef on Weck place. Gary, you found this.
Yeah.
Went to Mitchell's over on the foot of Sheridan, technically Sheridan Grand Island Boulevard. Do you ever know what that's called?
No.
The little extension from where you get on the 290?
Yeah.
To there is called Grand Island Boulevard. It's not even on Grand Island.
You know what's funny? I was in, because you texted me that, and we're like, oh, we're not doing Wingnuts. And then within 5 minutes, I'm like, hold on. Googled wings near me, and I'm like, what about this place, Mitchell's Tavern? And then you looked it up, and you were like, yo, let's do this.
So we decided we were going to fill our faces, and I'm going to actually pull this up. You don't got to get up, Jay. Oh, you're going to get up. That is supposedly the best beef on Weck in Buffalo. But they also allowed you to get 5 wings. That is... Oh, it's a pickle!
Oh, cool.
They allowed you to get 5 wings with them. So these are Deep Eddie's garlic parm. Actually, in the lake, they look so much better. These are called Carlos's Hot. And I don't know who Carlos is, but they look like they're going to make somebody's...
They smell pungent.
And those are just some mediums. Show those. Peekaboo Schmeat.
A little bit of medium. Those are just some regular. Although, come here real quick. Look at the little jiggle here we got in the blue cheese cup.
Speaking of blue cheese cups, guys. 1, 2, 3. Run my finger on the bottom. The newest technique for chicken dipping. They've got their name. They've got their name.
Is that what they're calling it?
Yep. And they've got their patent number. They're finally a patented product. Because our dude Kyle is making big moves here. And he hooked us up with so many of these. The Kyle over at Chicken Dippin's got the newest one out now, so if you're interested and you want them, hit them up. Go on their website, put in an order, and code 716, get 15% off your order. Gary, what do you say we get these mediums before Jason Rouse?
Let's get in there like swimwear.
We swimming with the women?
Probably only men.
All right.
We're not that good looking.
That looks like mine. Oh, it's a saucy bitch. I can tell if saucy or greasy. But
Oh
yes.
my god, they're big.
All right. Gary?
Also, their menu has a lot of stuff on there, so I'm going to try it. Some other stuff.
So, we're going to do what James Hengel didn't.
Yeah, I just went in there like a rookie.
That's a surprisingly good wing.
That's pretty good.
Pretty standard blue cheese though.
Yeah. For any of you Bills fans who might have watched the draft last night, Kyer Elam's family, I don't know if it was his cousins or his brothers, but they were wearing Bills hats before he was getting the actual draft call.
For any of you Bills fans that watched the draft last night, did you hear what Kyer Elam said to Bean and McDermott before he got on the plane? But told them have a copy of the playbook on the plane. That's my dude. I'll start. We got a standard medium here. Pretty basic, pretty normal. Crisp is gonna be an 8. That's a very, very standard wing. They didn't undercook it, which is nice, but it doesn't have like that super crisp. Meat's gonna be an 8. That's a reasonable sized wing. Amount of sauce. I'm gonna go 7.5. It dripped off, but I'm pretty sure there was a lot of grease and not as much sauce.
Ooh, that's so good.
Flavor's gonna be a 7.5 as well. It's a very, very basic medium flavor.
Yeah.
Which it almost scares me a little considering this is something so special and so is that. Like, how is that so basic? Price, I'm gonna go 8. They were $1.50 a wing, roughly. So I'll come in at a 78. Gary, how about you?
Yeah, so these were pretty good. I wish there was a little more flavor to them, but obviously, some people don't really do much with their medium wings. I'm going to go with a 7.5 on the crisp. I wish it was a little more crispier. These were pretty fresh. Our delivery guy, or our pickup guy, got them pretty much right away, and it's only a mile away.
Our pickup guy's chasing.
Yeah, so it's not like they sat for a little while. They weren't ready right away, so it's not like they were like really waiting a while. So I mean I liked them. The crisp was nice. It was a 7.5. Meat, I'm gonna go with an 8. I like the size of the wing. It's a pretty good size wing. Sauce, I'll also go with an 8. It's covered in sauce. It drips off. I like that. I think it blends well with the wing. I don't think it diminishes the crisp. I don't think that has to do with anything. I just think they didn't put it in there long enough.
Yeah.
And then flavor, I'll go with 7.5. It's just pretty standard. Nothing against it. I just wish there was a little more to it. I don't hate it. I don't love it. And then I'll go with an 8 on the price. It's $1.50 a wing.
You're also going to give it a 78?
Can't beat that right now.
No. That looks like the...
Ooh. So I don't know if I want to dip this in blue cheese.
I'm not. Guys, these are, if you are a lemon vodka fan and it's not Pink Winnie.
I will say before we eat this, every time we get an alcohol wing, we never taste the alcohol. That's the only thing I'm afraid of. Remember we had, was it the Delaware? And we had 2 wings. It was like
that was root beer.
It was a root beer wing and then a rum wing, I think. The root beer one didn't taste like root beer. It tasted like something else.
We had a Jack Daniels one from someone else, but yes.
Yeah, they just never taste like alcohol, so I'm a little nervous about this one.
These are Deep Eddies vodka garlic parm. Which I don't really get where, because it's lemon garlic parm, but here we go. It's almost got a smooth finish, and there is a little lemon to it.
I taste the lemon. I'm wondering if they just base it with, like, they use the Deep Eddies as the
part of the sauce for the garlic.
It's like it's not a very strong scent of or taste of lime, but it's just in there. Or lemon. I'm sorry.
It's very interesting.
I dig it.
That's one of those ones, kind of like when we did Molinari's when you were out. That a raspberry jalapeno. And not one of the two flavors was overtly popular, but you could get all of it. You kind of get some garlic, you get a little bit of that parm, you get the lemon.
It smells more garlic than anything.
Yes.
But it's not overpoweringly garlic.
Gary, how about you tell us what you think?
So this one, a little more crispy than the last one. So I'm gonna go with an 8.5 on the crisp. I think it's crispier than the last one, which I like. I don't know if it's just because of the sauce that they put on it. It looks like it's almost dry rubbed a little bit with the Parmesan. I like that. Meat, I'm gonna go with an 8. I think it's another good sized wing. Sauce, I'm gonna go with an 8.5. I think it's blended well with whatever flavors are in there. I think it soaks well within the wing. The whole wing has flavor. It's not one flavor overpowering the other. And then I'm gonna go with. I'll go with an 8.5 for the flavor. I like the lemon finish. I like the start off with the garlic. I don't get the deep eddies, but I'm guessing that's just because that's what the base is, and it probably cooks off. So I'm not too mad about that. It's really hard to get an alcohol flavor on a wing. Like I said before, I'm not too mad about it. And then I'm going to go with an 8.5 on the price, just because I might pay a little more for these. It's really hard to get good garlic wings, and this is a good garlic wing.
It's an 84. I'm kind of on the same wavelength you are, especially with the price. I am going to go down to a 7 on the crisp. That was actually less crispy than the medium. The amount of meat, I'm going to go with an 8.5. That was a bigger wing. The amount of sauce, I'm going to go with an 8.5. That's actually impressive because, like you said, it kind of cooked down, but that still was covered with some sort of sauce all across.
Try one of the drums. It was more crispier.
I can do that.
You don't have to do it on here.
No, I'm going to do that after. Flavor, I'm going to go with an 8. I didn't hate it. It definitely, you knew what they were getting at. Price, I'm going to go with an 8.5. The reason I'm going 8.5, you think about this, if you pay for a shot at the bar, you're probably paying $6 to $7. They didn't run the cost up here, and they're using at least one shot of Deep Eddies in this.
The only thing I would say about these is it's a little bit messy. I do have garlic.
Yeah.
Do have garlic on my fingers. Pisner would have a coronary.
Yeah, and I just licked my fingers, so sorry, Pisner.
Hey,
sorry, Captain Cajun.
Hold on.
You're doing it again! I'm going to go with an 81 on mine. All in all, not like bad wings.
I'll have to tell you after.
But not the best.
I'm a little nervous about these because they smell
look
strong.
like they're going to hurt. But I bring on death. So,
I don't know if these are going to be stronger than their normal hot or what.
There are seeds.
Oh, God.
It's glowing red, devil dick red. Go to town.
That immediately cured my sleep apnea.
I don't know if it's really hot, but it's really tasty.
You know what? That's good.
Mm-hmm. Another really nice thing, too. We don't have to take points off this time. Because it's not like they call this a suicide.
Right, it is called.
They call it their Carlos Hot. It seems like it's the hottest of what there
It's
is.
probably whoever, I don't know if it's a bar owner or cook or something.
Carlos, you are indeed hot. Get rid of these and close up so I don't freeze out my sandwich.
I wish it was a little bit hotter too.
Yeah, a little bit hotter would be perfect. Unfortunately, crisp is going to be a 6.5. That was fucking downright flaccid. Size of the wings is going to be an 8. Amount of sauce is going to be a 9. That's a saucy bitch. Flavor's going to be a 9.5. It's not going to kick your ass hot. It's flavorful. There were multiple layers of flavor.
I like that one.
I think Pisner and James would like that. Price, I'm going to go 8 as well. I enjoyed that. I'm going to go with an 82. I'm thoroughly impressed. That's a good wing.
Yeah, that is a good wing. I'm on the same wavelength. I'm going to go with a 6.5 on the crisp. I think it's just because of the way the sauce is. It's covered in sauce.
Oh, yeah.
Meat, I'm going to go with an 8.5. It's a good sized wing. I had a drum, of course. Sauce, I'll go with an 8. I think the sauce is on there, blended nice. It does diminish the crisp of the wing. I don't know if it's just because of what it's made of. Don't know what kind of peppers are on there because they do have seeds. Sometimes the seeds on there are really hot. I don't know if it's a cayenne. It's probably a cayenne pepper.
It's not a kayak. You can't put that in water.
Yeah. Flavor, I'm going to go with a 9 on the flavor. I enjoyed the flavor. Nice little hot kick to it. I wish it was a little bit hotter.
Wish you weren't so fucking awkward, but
I know. But I do enjoy the nice little kick to the end there. I could eat a bunch of those.
yeah. I'm kind of sad we only got 10.
I know. And then I'm going to also go with an 8.5 on the price. I would pay more for those just because they're a little hotter than or they're hotter and I like the hot wings, so.
You're going to give it an 80 or 81.
81.
So I'll tell you this, with doing some quick math, sorry.
Math.
I'm pretty sure it's not going to be a top 25 place.
No, but
It is like 24, 25 is here, and it is knocking on the door. It's tickling the gooch, but it just can't find
they also
entry.
have a couple other flavors we did not try, so.
They had a couple interesting flavors. They did have a Jack Daniel's barbecue.
Yeah, and they have Cajun. We do love Cajun.
You have Cajun, it's just not on the table. Man, that might be a world record for fastest episode we've done since... You throw up, bud? You sure?
You can talk.
I'm good for now.
We'll make it quick. No, that might be the fastest episode we've done since like the first 5 episodes of this show.
Yeah.
Obviously, for reasons, we got a little bit behind us, but we're trying to reel in these times. We don't need to be droning on for 5 minutes. And just going. So, like, we want to make it more friendly for you guys. Gary, anything you want to get over before we jump off?
So, thank you to everyone who's just been supporting us through all of our platforms, especially now during our busy draft season. If people have been watching both Spread Those and Fantasy Beast, it's just been awesome. We had a lot of content that was shared over this past couple days. We had a lot of people reacting with us. It was really cool. Just last year, as rookies of I wouldn't say rookies, but it was our first year
doing this together, having to know how to run it.
Yeah, and then coming into this year, we're a little bit more familiar with what's going on, and then the whole time we had stuff going on, so it's really cool to just have people interact with us, and we just really appreciate everybody who's doing that for us.
Absolutely, man.
Really
I was the
awesome.
first to tell you this morning. I woke up and I was fucking humbled. Looking back at the number, I saw the numbers last night. I don't think it really registered to me, but to realize like, just because your numbers on Facebook say like, oh, you had 325 viewers, yeah, someone's jumping in and out, in and out, in and out. We had a lower number of view count than some other people who were doing the same thing, but we had, mind you, a 4-hour and 15-minute stream. We had 41.5 hours watched last night. That's like 8 people jumped in and watched it start to finish, and a couple more dabbled in from there. We topped out at almost 20 viewers at one point in time. We averaged well over 10 at all times. You guys who support us are phenomenal. Shout out to his 243 on all social media accounts. Shout out to all of his Twitch gang. Sorry guys, we got a lot of shit. I'm not going to remember all of it right now. My brain is turning to mush. Shout out to... Wow, I just almost gave a real wrong shout out. Shout out to Hall 2 Goes There, the Possibly Chicken Wing podcast. Shout out to Talking Trashed. I just listened back to the episode that never aired. There's a good reason we never aired that.
Which one? The one
With Devin.
Oh,
yeah, there's a real good reason that was never aired. I deleted that.
Oh,
that's a mess. Shout out to Total Takeover. That's actually dropping this week. I'm going to drop that the week of Cinco de Mayo. Makes the most sense to me.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. We do have... Are we allowed to drop the... have you talked about the contest on the 7th?
No, but we can. We haven't dropped it yet. We can definitely sell it. In the next week or so, probably 2 weeks from now, we'll be dropping our second official, since the first two didn't count as under the Tiki Tribe banner. Total Takeover taco eating contest coming soon. That's going to line up with Cinco de Mayo, probably be a week after. That's pretty exciting. We got a lot of fun shit on the horizon. New show still to be named. Either is there a draft in here or there's a draft in here. That's coming. We're going to draft degenerate projects and shout out to all you guys. I think that's really where I'm going to close this off. Shout out to our sponsor. I'm going to say only one of them this time. Our dude Kyle Chicken Dip, and he deserves the world. He deserves to be put over nonstop.
Oh my God, yeah.
This dude does so much to help us out, and we're happy to be part of his team. We will be lining up with him at Wingfest this year, for sure. But that's about it, guys. Gary, get this flying machine ready. That was not English. Until next time, guys, you keep on spreading those wings, spreading those legs.
Spell Mississippi, cameraman.